Okay, guys, so I'm so excited to really dive into some collections that I own. I love beauty, and I feel like this year I've really blossomed into the different categories of beauty that I currently have. One thing that I really like to do is when I go to my shower, I like to have a scent that I can really layer on from, the shower to my lotion to potentially my night perfume, or just a scent that I truly, truly enjoy for the day, whatever it is. So this is my collection. Pretty much the only things that are missing from what you guys see on this table, and you don't technically see everything, are the scents that are actually currently in my shower, and I will run to get those at the end. But I figured let's go through this collection. I'm pretty good right now at not buying a surplus of things that I genuinely don't love and get some form of enjoyment out of. There are some products in here that I could probably get rid of. We'll see. I'm not necessarily thinking I'm going to be super, super ruthless here, but I really wanted to showcase this to you guys. And I feel like this will be the jumpstart of me really kind of going through all of these miniature collections. I know some of you guys asked for like nail polish and stuff like that. So, be careful what you ask for. I'm going to give it to you guys as much as I can. And I have a lot of nail polish. I have a lot of things. So let's just dive on in. Let's start off with my scrubs first, because that is the smallest collection that I have here. Okay, so more or less, probably lesser than more. A majority of my scrubs are in focus. I have 3 Cocoa Paradise Exfoliating Glow Scrubs. This is a go-to at this point for me during the summer. And the way that Bath and Body Works goes, you never know what they're going to bring back every year. And so for that reason, I tried to stock up on my favorites every season as the season went. And I try not to really dip into that stock. Plus, I genuinely should have had 4. I think I just needed a body scrub at the time, and so I just went into it. But either way, I have 3. I will definitely be. So these 2 are scents that actually just recently, ew, something is leaking. Anyways, these are 2 scents. They're the same exact scent, but this just re-released this year, and I love it. I love it so much. I plan to get at least 2 more scrubs during the SAS, which will be coming up soon. I guess I should be doing this way, because this is the way that you guys are seeing it. So I plan to get 2 more during the SAS that is coming up very, very soon. And so then I'll have 4 in reserves, and I'll be very, very happy. This is a scent that they started, I think they launched it last year and they brought it back this year. Very happy. I have backups on a lot of products in this scent notes, and I really, really like it. So these 2, oh, is it this? It's this. So these 2, in all honesty, are ones that I think smell fine. They're not ones that I would like run out to get. I do like this one. I have a sample of the scent, and I want to say I might have actually bought the full-size perfume. This one, I don't even think I have the sprayer of it. So, I could probably give this away to somebody who would get more enjoyment out of this one. And I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. Okay, now we have these scrubs in like these types of packaging. I really enjoy Tree Hut scrubs. This is a scrub that I have not heard great things about. I honestly only picked it up because it was in a trio and I needed to pick it up. So I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. I can give it to a friend unopened and perfectly sealed, so that's nice. This is something that I really wanted to try out. It was in the like trio pack that you had to buy, hence the Moroccan Rose that I picked up. I think it's fine, not a favorite, but it's one of those things. I really wanted it. I haven't tried it in the shower, so I will go ahead and keep it. And same with the Tree Hut candy cane one. This smells fine so far. I haven't tried it in the shower though, and I feel like in some cases that's really where things come alive. So I will be keeping this. 2 others that I will be keeping. I pretty much, if I don't have a Tree Hut scent that I love and I need another body scrub, I will pick up this one. This is the Tropic Glow. I love it. It smells really great, and from what I can tell, it is available all year round. And then this is the Way St. Bart's scrub. I generally pick it up when it's on sale. I absolutely love the scrub. Highly recommend. Great scrub. Will be keeping. So I have only two more kind of random categories, and then everything else is pretty much the same. So let's do the random products next, and let's actually get everything else out of frame so we can actually focus. Okay, so these are all 4 products that are kind of just random. I picked this one up because, like I said, I love this scent. I will say, kind of after trying out a full bottle of this and then trying out the other kind of formulation that Bath and Body Works does, although I think this is a nice formulation, it's definitely not a favorite. So I actually might go ahead and declutter this as well. I don't think I unfortunately have a Cocoa Paradise in the normal shower gel. Oh, that will be the deal breaker. Okay, I'm gonna keep this because I just want this scent, and I don't want it to be where I don't have this scent at all to use in my shower. So I'm gonna actually keep this. This is one I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of though. I bought this accidentally last SAS. It's been sitting around. I could give this to a friend or, you know, whatever, and they could get more use out of it. It didn't cost all that much for me. So yeah, decluttering this. So this is the Stash SJP shower gel. I picked up a set, I want to say about 2 years ago now, and I've never used it. I need to get this into my shower. Maybe this will actually go into it right now because I have scents, but I don't mind kind of changing scents up every night. So I think I'm actually going to put this in there because we're getting towards the time where the scent of Stash is like perfect for the season. So I think this is going to go in my shower. And then last we have this. This is Relaxing Midnight Sky, and this is in chamomile and patchouli. This is quite a very, very strong scent, but I think I'm going to keep this. I have difficulty sleeping, and if something as simple as this can help, I am going to keep it. And you know, it's not too big, so yeah, whatever, I'll keep it. So things may be hard for you to decipher, but really quickly, I see that I do actually have a Cocoa Paradise in the shower gel. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of this moisturizing gel as well. So I do have at least one shower gel. It takes me about a month to get through these shower gels. I do so many different layers that I don't know, whatever. Anyways, it takes me about a month to get through this. So definitely excited to have this in my stash. I have 2 of these strawberry snowflakes. Like I said, this is a favorite scent of mine from the brand, so I will definitely be keeping both of these. I have 3 Sweet Whiskey body washes, absolute favorite. I can use this year round, so definitely keeping. And then these are all kind of single one-off scents that I picked up because it was either really affordable or because I kind of like the scent, but I am not as drawn to the scent as the other 2 gels that I talked about. So I do kind of really want to be a little bit more critical on these and see what I can kind of get rid of, if I can get rid of something. So I really do love Whiskey Reserve. This is a scent that I actually have the full perfume, or actually it's a cologne, so I have the full cologne on. So I actually am going to go ahead and keep that. Let's see. This is one that I think is here or there about. I do have a shower gel, a lotion, and I do want to say I have the spray. Oops. I think it's nice, but it's nothing to write home about, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. Let's see. I want to say this is kind of going to get, unfortunately, the same fate. Didn't I just declutter something else in this scent? Maybe not, but I have this somewhere else. Or am I going crazy? I'm going crazy. This is the one. Okay, since I kept the body scrub of the Gingham Vibrant, I'm going to go ahead and keep this shower gel as well. It'll take me roughly the same amount of time to get through both products. So it'll just kind of be a one and done for both of those, probably the next spring. This is something that I've had for quite some time. I actually have the perfume in this as well. And this is Poppy. This is very, very springtime appropriate. I'm going to keep it just because I have the perfume and it would be nice to kind of layer from the shower to, you know, my actual scent of the day. This is one I'm going to keep because I'm really enjoying quite a few chocolate scents, and this has a chocolate base, so really, really nice. I think Fruity Sherbet is going to get the axe. This is cute. I like it, but it's not a huge favorite and I don't need to keep it. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. And then these two. I want to say this one is like an orangey kind of tangerine type scent from what I remember. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is definitely one that I'm going to get use out of. This is definitely going to stay. It's mango, hence the golden mango. And then this is Pastel Skies. Oh yeah, this is going to go. I don't even like it in the scent. So easy pass on this. All right, so talking about things that are actually in my shower, this is the Cinnamon Dolce body scrub from Tree Hut. I absolutely love this. I want to pick up multiple backups to have in my drawer, so definitely keeping. And of course, going back into my shower, one that I'm almost done, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep it, but it's not one that I would get a backup of, is Among the Clouds. It's cute, it's fine. Not a love though, but since I'm so close, like I'm pretty, well, there's air, but I'm pretty much down to here. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish her up. It'll take maybe 2 more uses and then it'll be done. This is another one where I'm not a huge fan of this actual product. This is the Cocoa Colada scent. I do like to use this on the odd chance that I actually shower during the day. I'm a very much a night showerer, but anyways, I do like to keep this there. It's a really nice formulation. I just, you know, I don't use it very often. So it's been in there for a little while, but eventually I will finish this up. And this actually might be really good to offset my Cocoa Paradise from Bath and Body Works in the event that I'm really in the mood for that, if this is still in my shower during the summer. I don't think it'll still be in there that long, but yeah, I'm very slow when it comes to getting through this product right now. I'm pretty sure this gave me an allergic reaction. This is the Strawberry Milk Body Cleanser, and I'd heard a lot of people raving about this particular brand for their lotion. I thought I picked up the lotion when I went to the TJ Maxx. I got home and I saw that it was a body cleanser, and I had a decent allergic reaction all throughout my arms. It went away pretty easily with just obviously not using this again, but this is the only product that I used that night that I haven't touched again. So this is going to be an immediate declutter. No need to even tempt fate. It can go to somebody else. And then last, this is the Caris Shea Butter and Brown Sugar Exfoliating Liquid Body Wash. I don't really like this. I've been using it because it's in my shower, but now when I'm facing the facts and kind of going through it, I don't really like this. So I'm actually going to go ahead and declutter this. Maybe it can go to somebody else that's going to enjoy it better, enjoy the gift. I know it's used, but I'm sure a family member will be happy to have received something, even though it has been partially used. So yeah, that is it for my body care. I am now gonna pull out all of my creams. Why not just kind of do a huge body care video? So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Here are a majority of my body lotions. There are some that aren't visible and some that I haven't brought over, and I will go to get them, but I do want to just start with this collection. As you can see, I have quite a bit of Bath and Body Works lotions. For me, it takes me about a month of continuous use to get through a lotion, which isn't bad in the grand scheme of things. I mean, some people are a little bit better. their usage may be quicker. And of course, you know, depending on how into a scent I am in particular, I may get through the lotion a little bit quicker, but in general, it takes me about a month. I do want to just showcase two scents that are pretty much out the door. I'm working on them currently, and I do tend to have a night scent and a day scent in rotation at all times. This currently is my night scent. This is the Brown and Sugar Fig lotion or cream, and then the Tutti Frutti Candy is currently my day. I just tend to just choose one that I am in the mood to use, and then I just go in and use it. So pretty much by the time this video goes up, these will probably be done. I just honestly have been neglectful on using lotions and creams, which is consistent with me as a person. I've just kind of gotten better in older age, but I'm still not perfect. So anyways, these two are out the door, so I will just I will keep them, but do probably expect to see them in an empties, which I genuinely need to do in empties very, very soon. Another one that will definitely be staying is this baby. This is my newest cream. I really don't pick up creams as often as I did at one point. This is the gingerbread scent. I picked this up because I am very much in love with gingerbread scents for the day. I have quite a few at this point and absolutely love using this as a layering. So definitely would recommend that, especially coming up SAS, and I'm sure I'll have a video for that regardless of if this video is going up before or after. Because I kept the body wash and I still have the perfume, I will go ahead and keep the stash lotion or cream. It just would be perfect to keep the whole collection together, and if I'm going to throw one away or declutter one, I should just go ahead and declutter them all. So definitely keeping this. Another one I know I'm going to keep, I used it a little bit during the summertime, and the only reason it didn't kind of get completely used up is because some scents I will use just for everyday body cream, just for a base, and some I will use specifically when I wear specific scents. This was the one that I will use specifically with a certain scent. Same with like this gingerbread one. So anyways, this is definitely going to be a favorite to keep. I have quite a few banana scent perfumes now, and definitely will be using this to layer with those. Another easy one is this baby. This is Sweet Whiskey. I have probably a couple others somewhere in this room, but this is the only one that I had in the organizer that I keep them in. I've already gone through one. I absolutely love this scent. That's why you've seen it in surplus in every category that I've shown thus far, and every category that I will really be showing in this video. So yeah, definitely favorite. Another favorite that I don't even need to question whether I'm keeping this is Cocoa Paradise. I absolutely love this. You guys saw that, and I like this formula. Ooh, ew. I do prefer the cream formula to the lotion. There's just something about the moisture level that I prefer on this than the lotion. So definitely keeping this. Another one that I've talked about, I think I only had one of these in this organizer, but I definitely have another backup because this is last year's packaging, and I do have at least one of this year's packaging. This is Strawberry Snowflakes. Definitely keeping. This is another one of those scents from last year, SAS. I was a newbie, very green on purchasing SAS since high school. I will be decluttering this. Hopefully a friend can get better use out of it. Another one that I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of is this one. This is Fruity Sherbet. I told you guys I got rid of the wash, so I might as well get rid of this as well. I had two of these in the organizer. I've been working on this one when I need a chocolate scented lotion, and this is my backup. I really like this for a base, as I told you guys, for that shower gel, so definitely keeping. This is one of those scents that I picked up because it's fine, and it is fine, but I'm going to try to curate this collection a little bit better, so this is going to be a declutter. I actually got conned out of my bourbon by my nephew, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and give him the body cream as well. He already has the scent, so he might as well have this to go with the actual cologne, so I'm going to give that to him. I was able to keep the Whiskey Reserve cologne, and of course the body wash. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the cream as well. Ooh, we're getting into some rough ones. Okay, this is one I've already been through a full bottle of it. And although this is a lotion, I think that this has the texture closer to the Bath and Body Works creams, except it's a little bit liquidier. I don't think that's a word, but we're going to go with it. Anyways, I really like this scent. I like this body lotion. I will definitely be keeping this very, very much so. Okay. So I think I already talked about Sweet Whiskey. I did. So we're just going to take that out of this collection. This is one that I picked up, and there's really nothing great to talk about this one. So this is going to be a declutter. I kept the shower gel of this because I like it and I do like this, so I'm going to keep this. This is a lotion that I got with a Makeup Revolution perfume. I actually really don't like that perfume. There's a reason that was on sale, so I'm actually going to go ahead and declutter this. Hopefully somebody else can get better use out of it. Whipped Rose and Vanilla is a really, really good scent from what I can remember. Yeah, I really like this, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. This is super unique. This is Leaves. I definitely want to go ahead and keep this. I wouldn't say that I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this easily, but this is definitely a very unique body cream. And if I can ever find a perfume that I think this enhances well, I will be really happy. But this is one I'm happy to keep in my collection. Same with Fairy Tale. I think this is a really good kind of vanilla-y scent. I really like it. This is quite strong too, so definitely something that, like, if I am just forgetful or I just don't feel like spraying on a perfume after, I could just put this on and run out the door. Okay, we're getting to the end of what we have. So these two came in like a set, kind of. So these both were kind of dubbed as the perfect lotions for the Ariana Grande Mod collection. I've already finished the Mod Vanilla perfume, and I still have the Mod whatever the rosy colored one is still left, and this is what this one should go with. I'm gonna keep this one definitely because it's a great vanilla. I can easily pair this with anything, and I'm gonna keep this one just because if I feel like pairing this specifically with that one, I can. But these are just very easy pairing vanillas that have slight nuances to it, so keeping both. Okay. This is one that I actually do like, but do I like it enough to keep it? I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. This is one I got for gift with purchase. I don't need it. I feel like the Among the Clouds is gonna be a bit too sweet. Yeah, I feel as though this is a bit too sweet. I don't know. Should I keep this? I don't have a lot of very sweet scents, and I do like to use my really sweet scents for the day. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it for right now. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna honestly get... Oop, you guys can't see any of these. I'm sorry. Move this. Which one is it? It's this one. Nope, that didn't work. I'm trying to see if there's any that I like really don't like. All of these are pretty much like either nighttime scents, which I get a lot more use out of a nighttime kind of scented lotion, or just ones that I just don't mind. Let me smell this one again. I feel like that's a really good nighttime. This is a really good daytime. Specifically, I reach for this like perfume or spray when it's going to rain, but this can also work with my rain perfume. I think I'm going to keep all the rest of them. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm really happy with the fluff that I was able to get rid of. And only one more collection to talk about, and that is my hand soaps. And then we're done for this video. And I will be doing my perfume and body spray video, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be a long one, but I figured tonight we'd end with my hand soap. So if that's not of interest to you, you know, you would have clocked out by now. So yeah, anyways, let me just put these all up into the organizer that I have, and then we'll get into the soaps. Just in case you guys care, I did find the 2 extra strawberry snowflake scents body creams, and those will go along with the other extras that I found in my organizer. So per usual, something is leaking in this collection, but it is all good. I'm gonna narrow this down so that there's only one representative for each scent, and then we will kind of talk about the scents, and I will also showcase all the different formulas that I have for each respective scent as well. Out of all the collections that I have from Bath and Body Works product wise, this is definitely my collection that I have curated the best, mainly because I just go through hand soap so quickly, and I am the only person that uses the soap in the restroom that this is really used in. So I'm just gonna run down the list. Quite a few. I have 2 of the same. This is 2. Okay, all right. We're doing great. Pretty much all of them are Bath and Body Works. I can just get Bath and Body Works hand soaps for a really affordable price. I don't like to pay over like $3 for a hand soap. So I really appreciate that I can get scents that I enjoy for a very affordable price. So I have 2 different formulations for Girlfriend. I have their gel soap and their foaming wash. Unfortunately, this year they did not come out with the gel soaps at all. So I only have 1 remaining gel soap from last year. And I want to say 2 or 3 different gel or foaming washes from this year. I really love that scent. That is my favorite scent. Unfortunately, they did not kind of make that a whole body range. If they had, I would have went in on that range, but they did that for Vampire Blood, so maybe next year they'll do that for Girlfriend, and if they do, I'm very excited. Otherwise, I do have a little bit of reserves. I generally keep these for Halloween time period in like early fall. I'm kind of no longer using these just to savor the products, but maybe if they have some available stock for SAS, I will then use a couple over the winter season. There are 2 kind of newer scents from Bath and Body Works that I decided to go ahead and try this season. Gingerbread Bakery and Iced Cinnamon Rolls. Both I smelled in store. I've been pretty much obsessed with anything gingerbread this year, so that's that. I got 2 of those, and I got 2 of the Iced Cinnamon Rolls. They're both in the gel formulation. Like I said, I do prefer that formula, so I'm really happy that these came in it. I have not used either. I can't honestly remember what soap I currently am working on right now, but either way, I'm very excited to try these. I have easily 2 or 3 of the sweet whiskey. This is definitely a scent that I get a lot of enjoyment out of. You've seen it now in every different collection that I've showcased in this video. I really like it. I always keep a stockpile so that I'm never really out of it in any of the different varieties that they provide this scent. Strawberry Snowflake. I have quite the collection of this. I have 4 of these. I recently picked them up and I have not started to dive into them. That's why I have 4. I have these all in the gel. I do once again prefer the gel. And yeah, there's really no rhyme or reason on that. And then the last scent, I'm missing a scent. Oh my goodness. A mess. A mess, a mess, a mess. The second to last scent that I have is Cocoa Paradise. As you guys have seen, I have that in everything. This is my summer scent of choice. I just really love this scent. I reach for it. And if I need something as a pick-me-up, but I don't really want to be particularly fall themed or kind of warm themed or sweet themed, anything like that, I will go for Twilight Rose. That is my bar none go-to scent. I have 4 of these. I will be very sad if I finish these and they don't no longer have them on the roster at Bath and Body Works, but I just really like to keep a surplus of my favorites, and these are pretty much my favorites in a variety of different finishes. Like I said, these 2 are new, so they may or may not become permanent where I get like at least 4 to have on off year time periods, but the others are pretty much ones that I like to have at least 4 of my favorite formulation of the scents, so that if it doesn't come out the following year, I at least have enough to get through one season. And you know, for me, that's enough. I don't need to have years supply worth. I just like to have at least one season's worth, and then I'm happy. So okay, so as I realized one, that I needed to find a spot for all of my extra backups that I had previously had in my like you can just dip in organizer, I forgot about showcasing all of my kind of other scents. So these are all of my other lotions that I have purchased from another route or something like that. So let's just dive on in. First things first, these are 2 lotions that I picked up from Bath and Body Works. I picked these up to be backups because I don't know, I figured that like apparently the lotions last longer than the creams, and I figured let's do it. I don't actually like the formulation of the lotions. I've tried it. I'm not a huge fan. I'm just going to declutter. I will never pick up another lotion personally for myself. Then some other things that I think are going to meet the chopping block. These are 2 lotions from Tree Hut. I just don't particularly like the formula at all. We're going to ignore all of the random crap on these containers. They have been through various different locations. Anyways, these are both body butters. I don't particularly like their body butters, so these are both going to be decluttered, as well as I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter this as well. I don't actually think that there is any, you know, science behind this. There may be, but I also wasn't using it consistently enough to tell. Either way, once again, it's a body butter. I don't like their body butters. It's gotta go. Okay, I do like my Sol de Janeiro creams. So this one is in the Chorizo 40, and this one is in the Bum Bum Original Cream. So I'm gonna keep both of those, and I have them both, if you care, in the 8 fluid ounce size. This is another definite keep. This is the Pistache Body Butter. I really love not only the scent, but the formula of this. I got through at least half of this in one season, and that was with me telling myself that I had to use a different perfume and a different body cream. Otherwise, this would have been gone. Definite love this. And keeping, of course. I don't really like this at all. I picked this up to go with my Jo Malone Cherry Blossom scent. I've gotten a little bit of use out of this, but it's just, I don't like the formula. I don't like the scent. It's gotta go. These are 2 body, I think these are technically body butters. I actually like both of these. These are created from a friend's brand. I don't actually know if she still has her brand. The brand is Soulful Love. I really like this. This is the mahogany scent and the dragonfly scent. These have what I would consider a coconut butter base, so they really melt into my skin. I think these would be perfect for use right now in the winter or the colder months. It's only 4 ounces. I had a third one that I already finished, and I just tested these out and I never finished them, but I will aim to really get through these this year because I don't know the shelf life, and you know, I want to use it before it expires. These are 3 scents that I'm feeling some type of way about. I should have paid more attention, but basically all of these have hemp seed oil in them, and depending on the industry that you have a career in, it's not a big deal. It potentially could be a big deal for me, and so I've kind of stopped using all of these. I actually like the formula for these products. I like the scents for all of these, but because of the hemp seed oil aspect to it, I'm actually going to declutter all of these to somebody else who can have that potentially exposed to their body and on their skin. I currently cannot, and I don't want to have that become an issue in the future. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give these to somebody. Very, very excited. They're pretty much brand new. I didn't get a lot of use out of them because when I realized looking at the packaging, I was like, you dummy, you dummy, you should always know not to get something like this just in case. So anyways, these three are going to be decluttered. So that was definitely a lot of products that, had I not paid attention, I would have forgotten to declutter. And now that I'm still sitting here, I feel like I might as well go through my candles. It's not a huge collection. That way this video can be a tinge bit on the same level as my perfumes, because I have a lot of perfumes and I don't have a lot of this stuff. So I might as well show that collection as well, to get that kind of showcased for you guys. So like I said, I've really narrowed down my candle collection. I use candles very frequently in my room. Pretty much have one going on at all times when I'm physically in this room. And I can get through a candle in about a month's time at the longest, depending on how long, once again, I'm in the room. It can get done quicker. So all of these are the same. So I'm just going to kind of get rid of the duplicates and we'll talk about the scents that I have. And there is one that I can easily declutter. Everything else though, I'm actually going to go ahead and keep. I've really curated this collection quite nicely. Yeah, these are the 4 scents that I actually have physically in my candle collection. I have 4 Ghoul Friend scents and I have 3 sweet whiskey scents. I'm currently actually burning my 4th with sweet whiskey. That's why I don't have 4, but as soon as candle day comes around, as long as this is a scent that's available, that will be one that I do continue to get a surplus of. Unfortunately, I only have 1 Cocoa Paradise. I originally had 4, but I went through the other 3, and so I'm kind of hoarding this last one just in case, once again, this scent does not come back. So these 3 are easily keeps. I absolutely love all these scents. You guys have seen these scents now, I don't even know how many times in this video, so no need to really hammer on about them. The one easy declutter is going to be this one. This is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. I know a lot of people enjoy one wicks for relatively whatever the reason, for their personal reasons. I had this on a candle warmer and I had that on that just because it was just a constant scent. I didn't smell anything, and I had that on the candle warmer for years. So it does take a very long time in case you are somebody who does like a candle warmer. I just didn't smell anything. There was no benefit of having this. I don't like it as a single wick. I think even if I light it like a normal candle in my collection, it's just not going to do anything. Might as well get rid of it. I could probably give it to Mama Bear. She doesn't really use candles a lot, so I'm sure she would get a lot of use out of this. Okay, so for real this time, that's the end of this video. I'm gonna switch over to my original outro, but yeah, I hope you guys really did enjoy it. Let's get into that original outro. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I feel like I really went through quite a few collections, although I didn't declutter anything in this collection. The other ones I did, and I feel like I didn't do unnecessary declutters. I really got rid of things that I just genuinely, it probably won't get to before they expire. It's said, people say that it takes about 2 to 3 years for the creams to expire, and I think I'm down to enough that I will literally get through all of these creams within a year and a half or so. And since I'm not picking up as many creams as I was prior, I definitely think that that is a feasible outlook. These hand soaps easily will get through them very quickly. I get through a hand soap at least one a month. If not, sometimes I'm about 2 a month. It just depends on how frequently I am in the house and not out and about. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, there will be a plethora of other collection videos coming to you guys. I figured we just start off really slow, easy, and calm with this body care stuff, and then we'll dive into my perfumes, colognes, my perfumes, body sprays, and candles, and then the biggest collection, which is of course my makeup collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.